when you look at Herbert and Mahomes play, like their quarterback play, it has virtually been the same.
I disagree,
this
dude.
year.
Mahomes just looks like he's forcing a lot of passes this season.
Even though he's forcing passes, and even though he has a career high in interceptions, he's still one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
No,
Like,
I'm
he's
not,
still putting up great numbers.
It's not like I'm giving like a schmuck name to compare him to. Obviously, Herbert is.
You want to know what's happening, and this is what I think is happening. I think that because Herbert is the new shiny toy in town, it's his second year in the NFL.
And Mahomes is basically the same thing.
His big time performances get more praise than what Mahomes does. Like, for example, if Herbert throws
that's wrong.
If Herbert throws 3 touchdowns and 1 pick, you're gonna be like, wow, he threw 300. If Mahomes throws three touchdowns and 1 pick, you're gonna be like,
we're used to.
All right,
you're gonna be like, if Mahomes throws 3 touchdowns and 1 pick,
QBR.
you're gonna be like, man, that interception was bad.
All right.
That's all you look at. All people look at as a negative now with Mahomes.
Herbert, 64.1 QBR. It's 5th in the NFL.
Yeah, he's been playing great.
And Mahomes is 54.3, 16th.
Yeah.
At this point in time, to say that it's irrational or crazy that Herbert's been playing better than Mahomes, I can't agree with that at all.
Your question, you never said you.
As of right now, who's better?
Your statement was never who is playing better. Your statement was who's better.
Okay. Again,
that is 2 different
semantics.
questions.
That being said,
it's not semantics. There's
literally
two different questions.
All right, I'm taking Herbert right now.
I'm not.
I think you're a prisoner at the moment.
I think you guys need to start watching the footage of Mahomes looking like he is trying to do way too much.
Wait, so hold up. I got a question for you then, because since you're so hell-bent on this opinion.
Watch the footage. Disrespect.
We're having a conversation here. I mean,
No,
I think it's a good question to ask.
If you're starting a team today,
you take Mahomes. Duh.
So who's
better? But at
better?
this point in time,
you just said at this point in time,
you're making me uncomfortable.
What's with the giggle, bro?
You just said at this point in time you're taking Herbert.
Yeah. Right
so if
now,
you're starting a team today, who are you taking?
You take Mahomes, obviously.
So who are you taking? Stop saying
take Mahomes.
Who are you? So you're taking Mahomes.
Yeah.
But even though you just told me you're taking Herbert right now.
This season, Herbert's been better.
Okay, yeah. And I'm talking about if you're starting a team right
you
now,
take Mahomes.
who are you taking?
Yes, I'm not dumb.
So you're answering your own question.
No, but
you're
who's
answering your
better
own
right
question.
now?
Who's playing better? Herbert is playing better.
Okay.
It's not a big margin.
All right, but you told me to pull up the numbers. I did. You weren't expecting that.
I was expecting something way closer.
I
admit
wouldn't
that.
say something if I didn't.
I admit that.
Thank you.
But I don't think
All right, you know
Mahomes.
what? Hey, fair.
I don't think Mahomes has been playing
All good.
as bad as everybody thinks he's been playing.
Debatable. These last 3 games he's looked shaky, and to do nothing against the Packers, to do nothing.
Kyler did nothing against the Packers.
Agreed, but Kyler at least put up a fight.
What fight?
That he gave them a great chance to win at the very end of the game. If not for AJ Green's controller dying, he probably goes into OT. If not, wins the game.
Yo, why do people keep saying that controller dying?
Because it's funny. I can't lie. It is funny. And I'm blanking on who Mahomes lost to the week before. Excuse me. Man,
the Titans.
The Giants. It was a close game. He did not play great against the Giants.
The Giants just embarrassed the Raiders.
I guess, but I'm not. Come on. I'm not thinking too much about that. The Chiefs should have done had a way better game against the Giants than they did. Offensively, they were not great by any means.
Yeah, I mean the offense has been up and down, but definitely Mahomes. Like you just answered it. You said you're taking Herbert right now. Then I asked you if you're building a team today, who are you taking?
If I'm building a team off the last 3 things that But
why? If you think Herbert's better right now?
Because
K1 didn't score against Arizona.
Against Green Bay.
I mean, yeah, against Green Bay, he didn't score.
Yeah, he had a rough game, but he still put him in a position to win.
That's the thing I hate about these like kind of conversations is because like
Mahomes' last 3 games. I'm sorry to cut you off, and you were going to make a good point. I bet. That being said, against the Titans, 206. Against the Giants, 275, a touchdown and a pick. Against the Titans, no touchdowns and a pick. And against the Packers, 166, touchdown and INT. That's not the Mahomes that we've become accustomed to. And he has, I guess he has 2 wins, but not an impressive win against either teams.
All we're seeing right now is Mahomes is human. That's really all it is.
Agreed.
And we've been so accustomed to seeing him being flawless as can be that whenever he has a performance that isn't up to par, we overanalyze it. And
it's been multiple, though.
This season, I agree. He hasn't been by far the best quarterback in the NFL. And whether he's the best right now, I don't think he is. And I think that's a different conversation. but we have to start realizing that every single quarterback, every single great quarterback that has played has always had a down season. Peyton Manning wasn't the best quarterback every single year. Tom Brady,
and he's 5 MVPs.
Tom Brady, we regard Tom. We talk about Tom Brady as the GOAT. Tom Brady is the GOAT. There's no debate about that. I don't think it's no debate. He didn't have the best statistical quarterback season every single year. He wasn't always the MVP frontrunner every single year. Like, there were some years where he had a down year. Like, Rodgers, same thing.
Did he? I don't know.
Tom Brady? What are you talking
Brady
about?
was crazy.
Well, Tom Brady is the GOAT for a reason.
He is. Brady had some crazy seasons. Even the season that he only threw 28 touchdowns, he only had 2 INTs. Bro, that is nuts.
Yeah, but just look at this, though. Look at this. Rookie season, 86 passer rating. Then
You're talking about Brady?
I'm talking about Brady, and these are his.
The early years, though, he wasn't really bad.
I'm talking about, this is Brady. This is his career. 86 passer rating, 85 passer rating, 86 passer rating, 92 passer rating, 92 passer rating, 88 passer rating. Then in 2007, he gets Randy Moss, 117 passer rating. Then tears his ACL in 2009, 96 passer rating. In 2010, 111 passer rating. In 2011, 105 passer rating. 2012, 98 passer rating. But then look, 2013, 87 passer rating, 25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Damn.
And then 2019, where everybody said Tom Brady was washed, 88 passer rating. Next year, he goes to Tampa Bay and wins the Super Bowl. In New England, I was like, yo, he's not washed. Like,
of course.
And people thought that was a consensus,
That's so
though.
sad, man. I can't believe people thought
So
that.
I'm just saying that every quarterback has an up and down year. And we're looking at, like, even though Mahomes is having a down year, I have no doubt in my mind that he's a top 3 quarterback in the NFL still. Mm-hmm. To me, it's Brady, Rodgers, and Mahomes. I think Rodgers is the best quarterback in football right now. But it's those 3. Nope. And even though Mahomes...
You're saying Herbert doesn't have a chance?
Even though Mahomes is having a down season, I am not taking him off my top 3. No way.
I can't take him out of my top 3
He has to do this again for me to start looking at him that way.
Okay.
I'm definitely not looking at him in that way because of one season.
Okay.
Fair enough. Same thing with Carson Wentz. Like, Carson Wentz obviously isn't on this level at all.
What you mean?
But Carson Wentz with the Eagles was, outside of his rookie season, was great every single year until 2020 as well. They didn't have much to work with, was an efficient quarterback. 2020 had a bunch of turnovers. Now with the Colts,
he's been excellent. He's
been really good. Because why? Every quarterback has a down year, and Carson Wentz's was an abysmal season. Like, why should he even start season? There was very few teams that was even trying to start him anymore. Yep. So Mahomes isn't even having that type of season. Right now, Mahomes is still playing at like a top 15 quarterback level. That's what Tannehill's been playing like since he got to Tennessee. Yep. That's what Carr's been playing like since he was in Las Vegas. So you're telling me that on a down year from Mahomes, he's as good as Derek Carr's been his entire career?
Oh, listen, I'm not saying that Mahomes still isn't top 5 minimum, top 4 minimum. I'm still giving him his respect. I'm just saying right now we can't ignore what.
So you're putting Herbert in the 5.
He's top 5 right now.
So he's better than Allen?
I'm taking Herbert over Allen.
So he's better than Russell Wilson?
Oof, no.
And then is he better than Lamar? Because those are the next 3 guys up.
I don't want to disrespect Lamar. I don't want to answer that one. I'm going to say null and void answer.
This is the thing. Justin Herbert has been phenomenal. There's no doubt about it. Asking, is he having a better season, statistical year?
That's fine, yes.
Is a different question than saying, is he better than Mahomes?
At this current point,
he's not better than Mahomes.
Right now, is he better than Mahomes?
He's having a better season. He's not better than him.
Does he look better than Mahomes right now? That's the question I'll leave it at, and we can move on.
He's having a better season.
Does he look better? Answer that.
Even that, it's hard for me to say.
I say easy. He looks better.
It's hard for me to say.
Dude, Mahomes looks stressed and looks like he's trying to do way too much.
Bro said stressed.
I am Mahomes.
I can understand you supporting Mahomes. It's Mahomes really hard for him to screw you over in supporting him because he's been so solid.
If you want to pull up the numbers, Teddy Bridgewater numbers wise, tops Mahomes.
Okay, I think that's incorrect.
No, search it up.
Did you just look it up?
I haven't searched it up, but I know before
right.
I got on the show.
All right.
Look at passer rating.
Let's see. Passer rating.
Look at QBR. I bet you he's over Mahomes.
Damn.
Well, I was looking at total numbers, and I'm guessing you thought.
Well, look
QBR
at
was gonna benefit.
look at Teddy QBR. Look at
All right,
passer
let's see.
rating. You'll see it's higher. Teddy Bridgewater is actually having a very efficient season.
He
this
has
year.
been.
14-5,
He has
2,100
been.
yards.
Hey, Teddy's been solid.
70% completion rate.
So all around, less interceptions, better completion percentage, better passer rating. What's his QBR? Did you find it?
Ooh, 50.5.
What's his QBR?
50.5.
His
Like
rate-
what's the rate? What's the
101.5.
yeah? What's the ranking in the ESPN though?
19th.
Okay, so
Mahomes
Mahomes
is
is what
15th.
15th?
Yeah.
So he's
Okay.
right behind Mahomes.
So
So
you're telling me that Mahomes has
that
been
was a
looking as
stretch.
good as Teddy Bridgewater because the numbers right there are pretty similar.
But Mahomes still has 20 touchdowns. He has 5 more interceptions. He has 400 more yards. I don't know. That one was kind of a reach.
He's basically saying Bridgewater's numbers are close to Mahomes, but you wouldn't sit there and say
They're not
statistically,
really.
they
Not
are.
really.
It's just aside from the touchdowns, everything else is close.
Not really. Yards, he has 400 clean on him.
Yeah, 400 isn't that bad.
And I think Denver.
completion
did
percentage,
you guys
Teddy
have your
wins.
bye week yet?
No.
Okay.
Completion percentage, Teddy wins. Less interceptions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Herbert
QBR,
has been
Teddy's better. Like, he's beating him in a few
Teddy,
things.
I can't get on board with that one.
I'm not denying that Justin Herbert has been really good. Like I
I just
think
needed us to clear up the what? That's what I needed that to be cleared up because obviously I brought up the numbers. It shows that Herbert.
but then it's like, okay, you use Mahomes' last 3 games, and I'll even look at
he's been excellent to
Herbert's
to start.
last
It was
3.
ridiculous.
So these are his big time games. His big time games against the Browns, he had close to 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Versus the Raiders, had 3 touchdowns, 222. Versus the Chiefs, had 281 for 4 touchdowns. Versus the Eagles, this past week, had 356 for 2 touchdowns.
No, that was the third
No, this past week.
against the Eagles. You're saying
Yeah, the Eagles. The
No,
game just happened.
that wasn't against the Chiefs.
We didn't play.
No,
we didn't
versus
play-
the Eagles.
That's what
We
I'm
didn't play the
saying.
Chiefs.
Chiefs,
No,
Eagles.
Herbert.
I'm sorry,
Herbert.
bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Herbert.
I was so confused.
I'm thinking you were talking Chiefs.
Before the Eagles game, he faced the Patriots and Ravens, both really good, stout defenses. The Ravens, he threw for 195, 1 touchdown, a pick, 68 passer rating,
That was easily
56
his worst
completion
game.
percentage. Nope, because then versus the Patriots, he threw for 223, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, 66 passer rating.
But the Ravens was his worst.
So if we're talking about the two of the past 3 games, Herbert hasn't been good either.
Yep.
And the Eagles aren't even great. The Eagles are not good.
I mean, against the Browns, who you claim have a great defense,
At that time, they were one of the worst, though.
398, 4 touchdowns because he helped that. He was a part of making them not look the best.
Yeah, but even before that, the Browns didn't look too good. The Browns just started to turn the corner.
I mean,
recently.
the week after that, they only gave up 7 points. Am I wrong?
To who? Minnesota?
Yeah,
Well, Minnesota's Minnesota.
but their offense is still solid.
It
Give
depends.
them their respect
No,
for
no,
their
no.
offense.
It depends. Minnesota's
Because let's
up
be
and
honest,
down.
that the bright spot of that team is the offense.
No, at that time it wasn't. It was a defense. It was more consistent. The offense has been up and down all year. But I'm just saying, if you want to say he's having a better statistical season, I'm all for that. But he's not better than Mahomes.